Oops, y'all. I got distracted doing something else and forgot to came back to y'all. Brian, you win first in for the evening. Congratulations. Brain fog, if you are still here, hello. If you are not, I'll see you when you come back. I hear there's some new fires. I hope that everyone is relatively safe. I know everyone isn't relatively safe, but I hope that everyone is relatively safe. The fire sounds awfully scary. Is Dusty here? I didn't see Dusty. I wonder why. Oh, he was here earlier. He was here much earlier. I need to plug my mouse in while we are chatting. We are proud, we are strong. Indeed, we are. Brian, let me show you the first in award that is yours, that Cricket or I will email to you. One of us will email it to you. Check him out. Now you've got a car and a boat, Brian. Look at that. Oh my goodness, y'all. It's been a day. I lost my AirPods on top of a million other things. The car wouldn't start when I went out to go to work this morning. It's just been one thing after another. Isn't it nice? Just for you, Brian. Thank you for being first here. How's your week going? You're here now also? Hi, Dusty, sweetie. How are you doing, honey? I have been really worried about you. I know you guys have been getting all manner of grief, and for that, I am truly sorry. That's from Sears and Roebuck. Very good, Adam. Okay, Brian, thank you. I will send it off to you. How you doing, Adam? I got to get the pictures. My mouse is dying. So trying to do everything without a mouse. And it does. Oh, that's excellent, Brian. I've been at work the last few days, so I haven't seen them, but that's great that you're doing morning live streams. Dusty, I hope things are calming down for y'all. It's just not pleasant at all. Hold on. I got texts coming in. And I need to figure out why. It's been one of those days. So I got out of the car to leave for work this morning, and it went click. That's all it did. Click. There were no dings when I opened the door. There were no dings when I put the car keys in. There was nothing but a click. My battery was dead. Dead as a doornail. Because yesterday I got home late, even later than I did today. I got home late yesterday and had to look for something in the car and forgot that I'd turned the dome light on. So the dome light was on all night long. So that'll cause your battery to go dead. So Heavy came out, bless him, and put the car charger on and did the boost thing for the car charger. And my car started up in plenty of time to get to work on time today. So that was good. And work was fine. Orion has gone into full on crate rejection mode. And so what that means is he has a hissy conniption. Can you guys hear me? Whenever y'all got all quiet all of a sudden, so I'm just making sure. He's going into full hissy conniption whenever he goes into his crate. So that's what he was doing all day today. And all day yesterday. So now I got to figure out what to do about my dog who is in full on crate rejection. It's not just crate rejection in the bedroom at night when I'm putting him in the crate instead of in the bed. He's having a full on hissy conniption, barking incessantly and whining the entire time I'm gone. So it's annoying to say the least. Annoying to say the least. So let's get started with the first question, you guys. We may as well throw it out there. If you could live, I don't play many board games, so I don't know this one. If you could live inside any board game, which one would you choose and why? And I promise y'all, I am going to get that green screen because the flicker annoys me probably as much as it annoys y'all. I don't know if there's much room behind me in between here for a green screen, but I will figure it out. So after I got to work on time, I stopped with my client at the nature park and we went for a hike. And it turns out I left my AirPods there. They must have fallen out of my jacket. I have no idea where they are. So you could pick Scrabble so you could have swear words in every room. Cricket, that's excellent. That's excellent. So I've lost my AirPods, so I probably have to buy a new pair. So I'm not happy about that. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Very unhappy about that. J-Bat. Adam, why am I not somehow surprised? Somehow, Clue seemed to be appropriate for you. Amy, how are you? You like Clue too. Clue is a good one. What about the Game of Life? Do any of you guys want to live in the Game of Life? There's cars and bridges, and you can go to college. All kinds of stuff. So I don't know how we're going to do this one. You guys are going to have to get creative. I saw that you posted a link about the manatee, Dusty. I haven't had a chance to look yet, but I'm so excited to go see it. Oh, Adam, it costs everything. Back in the day when you tried to play the Game of Life, it didn't work because we were all gay and you couldn't get married in the game. That's funny. You suck at the Game of Life in real life, so yeah. The Game of Life is not my favorite right now. Not my favorite at all. So what's your go-to dance move when no one's watching? I don't have a go-to dance move. Do you guys have go-to dance moves? Do you have a dance move you pull when nobody's watching? I probably do spins when nobody's watching. Those are fun. Yes, I know. It was very short. I totally missed it, but I did see it. Sorry. Brain fart. The broken robot, it involves a lot of sitting. I saw that you went live, Dusty. I was just at work today, so I couldn't catch it. I didn't see it until after you were done. So I will go back and catch you on the replay. White man's overbite. That's a good one. That's a good one. Go to dance move. Okay, guys, I'm expecting a lot of good answers from this one, considering the crowd. Considering the crowd. You have a bounce you do to flashlight in the car. That's so cute, Cricket. That's so cute. I was raised on so much Kipling, Adam. My grandmother adored Kipling. Okay, guys, what's the most random fact you know off the top of your head? The White Man's Over was by Mary Shelley. There you go, Cricket. There you go. The white man's overbite. No, they're very specific, Brian. They're very specific facts, I expect, not random facts. I think we've done this question before and put Adam on the spot to come up with, we are all made of waves. Yeah, Brian, indeed we are. You're not wrong at all. We are all made of waves. That's really cool, Brian. I like that one. Syria, until the recent revolution, was led mostly by Alawites, a Gnostic offshoot of Shia Islam. Yes. Alawites are a very different sort of Muslim, and it's Shia Islam. So that is part of the reason Syria had so much trouble in the region. Syria is very complicated, and having a Shia regime did not help. That whole Sunni Shia thing is just very difficult. What food would you banish from existence if you could? Orion. The king of Italy during Mussolini's reign was 5 feet tall. Really, Adam? Hi, Papa. Look at what I got, y'all. Hey, just stay. I gotta turn the camera. No, don't lick my face. Don't lick my face. Let me switch the camera so they can see you. See? Wait. Okay. Yeah, Oh my. Yeah. Not my face, please. Yeah, not my face. Okay. Here he is. Yeah. Food be gone. Cilantro. Really, Adam? Seafood? Wow, J-Bat. Dill? J-Bat? Not Orion. You're not banishing Orion. Eating the cats. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. What? Yeah, snarf, snarf. Snarf, snarf. Okay, you want to sit here with me? Okay, we can sit together. What? You've got the cilantro tastes like soap, Gene. I'm sorry, Adam. I like cilantro a little bit. A little bit of cilantro is good. Too much is overwhelming. Hey, lay down. Lay down. Can you do that? Trying to put him in the stroller, y'all. Come here. Okay. You'd banish seafood too? Okay, Fuzzy, I will keep trying to I will keep trying to type in the chat, honey. Isn't he looking good? But look at his scar, y'all. Do you believe that? You see that? Look at that scar. Fuzzy, I hope mom's okay. I hate raw tomatoes too, J-Bat. I don't mind them cooked, but raw tomatoes are the worst. They are the worst. He is necking it way up today, Adam. Well, like I said, he is in full on crate rejection. So he's not just rejecting the crate when I try to put him in it at night. He is full on rejecting the crate all during the day at work too. And so he's on the bed now at night because, oh my God, dill, olives, and pork? All pork? That's too far, Fuzzy. I like olives. I like dill. Crate rejection and neck acceptance. Yes, Adam. Crate rejection and neck acceptance. Orion, hush. You guys, I'm going to have to get up in a minute. Here, answer this question and I will be right back. Okay? Hold on just one momento. I say that and then I forget to drop the question. There it is. I'm silly. Sorry, guys. Breakfast sausage only? Oh, Fuzzy. Olives are out? You guys. I thought I was a picky eater. You want to get rid of dill and olives and pork? I mean, what about bacon? Basil? No. Atticus Finch. Excellent, Fuzzy. Excellent, Fuzzy. Fuzzy, I wonder if the generate subtitles works. Since Fuzzy can't hear us, we will go with that. Wizard of Oz. He was a holographic pioneer. You could think of it that way. Robert, sweetie, how are you? It is good to see you. I am doing okay. Thank you. Streets is Live is crazy. What is going on, Dusty? Yeah. I'll take the seafood and basil and whipped cream. Cricket, do you like the whipped cream from a gun? We finally got a whipped cream maker that you make with the cartridges. And that whipped cream is like so good. It is so good. Unbelievable. Made out of that way. You're upset that it is going to snow? That's terrible, Brian. Are you going to have to, you don't like whipped cream at all? Okay, Cricket, I will remember that. Robert, are you going to have to take care? Are you going to have to like cover any of your plants or anything to make sure your garden's okay? I think my dream job in a completely fictional world is mom and wife, where I actually get paid and have benefits. That would be my dream job in a completely fictional world. Wow, Brian. That is a lot of snow. That is a lot of snow. It'll be fine. 3 inches. Why aren't you happy about it, Robert? A spy in a fictional world? Yeah, I kind of like that idea, Cricket. A spy is a good one. Cleaning the glass of Adam Carmona's floating hologram head. Excellent, Fuzzy. Excellent. Let me see what the weather says it's supposed to be like tomorrow here. I have not looked. It was bright and sunny today. It is supposed to be partly clouds and a high of 54 tomorrow. Yeah, Fuzzy. That's a great job. Have to keep him sparkling. Exactly. You hate cold. Ah. That's why. I remember you mentioning that, Robert. Well, keep warm. Keep warm. Light a fire. Early 20th century Zeppelin interiors, weren't they awfully Art Deco Nouveau? Zeppelin interiors, space age. That was an amazing combination of influences, wasn't it? The first year you were here, there was a 20-year low of -10 and a foot of snow. They must have loved you. You brought the cold. Brought the cold. So tomorrow night, guys, usually I don't do anything on Thursday nights, but Brain Fog and I had so much fun doing Wheel last week that we decided we would try out doing a regular thing on Thursdays. So tomorrow night, assuming Los Angeles is not still burning, don't tell me what to do. Rom-com, Fell in Love with a Girl. Excellent, Fuzzy. Don't tell me what to do. What genre, Cricket? Oh, Dawn, we haven't started the Minnesota goodbyes, honey, but welcome. It is really good to see you, honey. How are things? How is life treating you? Oh, please, Robert, I love to see photos. I love to see photos. I'll even share it if you would like. We haven't gotten to the Minnesota goodbyes yet, Dawn. You hate comedies? Where are we? An existential romp through the cosmos. Adam, that's an excellent title. I can't imagine that it would be a comedy at Cricket. I think it would be a drama, a comedic drama. I didn't know you hated comedies. That's interesting. Yeah. "60 Miles with the wind or 60 miles against the wind? Upwind or downwind? Down. Adam, you took the words right out of my mouth. Like, that's my problem with the whole, like, people are not that fucking smart. Let me explain you. People, downwind, oh, Dawn, that's not good. People are not smart enough to engineer conspiracies that people imagine. They're just not. Nobody is that smart. Trust me. People who do conspiracies are not smart. It's just the way it is. Comprehensive social planning. Wouldn't it be nice, Adam? Yes, Adam. I don't know what a dramaturg is. I suppose I can look it up, but I'm trying not to use my mouse because my mouse got completely uncharged. And did I realize that last night before I went to bed? Or yesterday morning before I went to work? No, I did not. So now I'm trying to charge it while we chit chat here. So Robert just sent me his pictures. Robert, it's okay with folks if it's okay. Is it okay with Is it okay with you if I show these, Robert? More than likely, your issues will be primarily respiratory in nature. Adam Carbona denies existence of secret society, gang stalk, and co-bilf. Hey, Bilf, how are you? A dramaturg is a theater researcher who ensures the cultural accuracy of performances. Really? That is a cool thing, Adam. Orange Kitty is still hiding, but you've seen her and she is eating. Excellent. Okay, so we've got 3 pictures from Robert. And this appears to be a normal view of his pond when there is not snow. That is what I am assuming. A normal picture of the pond. It's a lovely pond, Robert. And here is iced over pond. Icing over pond. And iced over pond. Look at that. It is beautiful. It's a beautiful backyard, Robert. Sorry, y'all. I got to get something to drink. It's probably to aerate it, Dawn. Robert, is that a fountain in the middle? Gang Stalkin' is your favorite Bee Gees song? Snow is so pretty to look at. It's one of the things, J-Bet, it's one of the things that I really miss about growing up in Minnesota. It's one of the things I miss from the weather here, because in Oregon, it just gets gray and cloudy and you never, oh, it's the front of your house. Ah, it's still lovely, whichever side of your house it is. It's beautiful. Well, Adam, it is a fountain. Cool. Cool. It looked. Yeah, there's the fountain. Okay, you guys, we're just going to have. Hey, Orion. You can see the fountain. Orion. Hey. Hey. Bubba. Come here. Yeah, come guys, I got Carmona is a gem, multifaceted. Indeed. We are keeping Adam Carmona. Did I tell you guys about the quest for Orion's medicine? So Orion had to take these pills, right? And he had to take, so it was 4 pills, actually 3.5, but that means 4 pieces, 4 pills 3 times a day. And I tried pill pockets, and I tried this putty stuff that you buy in a jar. I'm looking for it now. This. It's called, well, let's get rid of, not get rid of. Let's check. You guys can't see this way. I was going to say you can see the fountain going there, right? So I got this stuff. It's called Wrap-A-Pill, and it's cheese and bacon flavor, and it's supposed to be puppy. It's supposed to be just like this Play-Doh like material. Come here. Play-Doh like material that you form around the pills, except the pill pockets. J-Bat, that's sweet. Neither the pill pockets nor the paste stuff worked. So I found these because I thought they would just be excellent. These are itty bitty, teensy tiny ice cream cones filled with peanut butter. And the idea is that you put the pills inside the peanut butter. I'm Not Wrap-A-Pill was a great show. I couldn't get cheese to form enough. J-Bat, I couldn't get the cheese to form and hold enough around the pills so that he didn't pick the pills out. So I thought these would work, except these puppies are like 50 cents a piece, and they only fit 2 pills at best, which means I'm going through 6 a day. At $3 a day, that's more than his meds cost. So he's been getting his pills inside of hot dogs. And that's been working. That's been working. He gets his, not cheese, he gets his pills in pills in a hot dog. I warm the hot dog up for about 15 seconds and put they're little cut pieces of some tube type pasta. I think the hot dogs are easier, Robert, because I just cut like a quarter of a piece of, like an eighth. I use an eighth of a piece of hot dog and warm it up for 15 seconds in the microwave. And then I use a chopstick to put a hole in the middle. And then I put the pills in the hole. That's what I've been doing. That is what I've been doing. And that is exactly it, Sophia. If it works, it works. Exactly that. I was happy I found something that was reasonably painless, reasonably inexpensive, reasonably accessible, and that he ate without me having to pill him every time, because with the pill pockets and the pill paste and all that stuff, there were a few times where I just had to hold his to take him and hold his mouth open and put the pill in. The ability to set fair and healthy boundaries, that's an excellent one, Cricket. I love that. Yes, I like that superpower. That would be just such an excellent power for people to have. Yeah, it is good to see you, Sophia. How are you doing? I'm jumping on Cricket's bandwagon. You had to give pills to a Jack Russell too smart for his own good. You got creative. Yeah. It was, hey, Shaquille. How nice to see you. Cricket, for some reason, this question made me think of you even before your spy question earlier. He was biting the pill pockets in half to find the pills and pick them out. The hot dogs were sufficient that he just choked them down so fast. It was much, much easier. Much easier. So how would you find out if your pet was a spy? How would we find out if Orion was a spy? Not much, Shaquille. We are just talking about how crazy my day has been. We're closing in on First Minnesota goodbye. I reminded everybody that Brain Fog and I are going live tomorrow night at 7 o'clock here on my channel. Cobelth OT Clairvoyance exposing feline OSA operatives since. Excellent, Bill. Since 2008. There it is. Now it makes sense. COB ILF OT clairvoyance exposing feline OSA operatives since 2008. Now it makes all sense. Your cat would figure out what happened to the Amber Room and go public to expose the theft. So cool, Cricket. You'd know if the animal was a spy by their tiny little number station decoder book. Right, Adam. Guys, I'm sorry about Orion barking so much. It's like he came off the meds and he's OSA spy cat. Orion, come here. Hey, Bilf, did you miss the, come here, Orion. Did you miss the earlier question? We had a question that was question number 8. What's a conspiracy theory that you secretly wish was true, Bill? What's a conspiracy theory that you secretly think is true? Are you done with barking? OSA cats. Hilarious. Hilarious. So tomorrow morning, I meet with my professor about my class for this quarter. I haven't even looked at the syllabus yet. Maybe I should do that real quick. Let's look at the syllabus together real quick. A revised language analysis paper demonstrating the ability to analyze learner language. A revised sample of educational material demonstrating the ability to apply pedagogical knowledge to a specific context. A short public presentation explaining their revised work to an audience of TESOL professionals. A resume and cover letter for job applications demonstrating the ability to address the needs of employers and to present their own qualifications in the best light. A statement of teaching philosophy or statement of philosophy for the role applied linguistics will play in your future work. And synthesize and reflect on their TESOL program, putting their coursework in the context of the next step of their professional lives. Oh my God, y'all. Geocentrism. Ah, you like to get high and watch Robert Sugenis videos. I don't know who Robert Sugenis is, but Bilf, I think you remind me of Adam in that I have noticed that people need Sungenis. Robert Sungenis. Who's Robert Sungenis? An American Catholic apologist and advocate of the pseudoscientific belief that the earth is the center of the universe. Bilf, I will get high and watch some videos with you. We could make that we could make reaction videos, Bill. That would be excellent fun. Daedalus, but only fly on foggy days. Okay, Cricket. Alex O'Connor was recently converted to geocentrism. Is that a joke, Adam? Gotta go with healing. Most practical one. Yes. Healing is the most practical one. I like that one, Sophia. Robert Sungenis versus James White, the thriller in Manila. That sounds excellent, y'all. The syllabus sounds not so excellent, y'all. I got to write a resume. I've got to write a teaching philosophy. I've got to revise a paper. There's like 6 things. I mean, not like there are exactly 6 things. Language analysis, paper revision, teaching or other material revision, resume and cover letter, teaching philosophy, applied linguistic statements. Program synthesis and reflection, portfolio website with introduction and table of contents, presentation, peer review work. Lovely. Well, this is not what y'all came here for. I will tell you my answer to number 12. Number 12 is Sungenist and Protestant apologists like to really lace I don't think you meant lace. I think you meant something else, Adam. Lash into each other. What's a childhood misunderstanding or belief you've held for far too long? Okay, I'm just going to sit here and watch Adam and Bill have a discussion because I'm learning shit, y'all. So, a childhood misunderstanding. You know, miniseries? When I was a kid, I did not read miniseries. I read miniseries. And that word is in my head as an actual word, miniseries. And it is still something that catches me because it's not a miniseries, it's a mini series. So that is my childhood misunderstanding that I have held for far longer than I ought. I'm glad you're grateful, Shaquille. Thank you. You're welcome, Shaquille. Thank you for what? I don't know that I've done much. I'm glad you come by. When you were a very young child, you thought you became an adult after kindergarten and was disheartened to learn of grades 1 through 12. Wow, Bill. That's funny. Sada Vankavist. You're driving? Okay, Dusty. You guys are 2 peas in a pod. When you were a kid, you Thought old pictures were in color, but the world was in black and white? Explain me that, Adam. And then answer come on. You got to answer the question. This is a good question. I like this question. I had an answer to this question. That's why I like this question. I had an answer to it. One of these days, Adam and Bill, you guys are going to have a conversation about something I know something about, and I will be so excited. So, what mundane task could you turn into an Olympic sport and win gold in? First Minnesota goodbye, y'all. We sped right through it. I thought the pictures were actually. Oh. Interesting, Adam. You thought the pictures were accurately capturing a black and white world. That's so cool. It's nice to see hypocrisy doesn't just thrive in certain areas, but it's gotten a foothold everywhere. Getting through a grocery store efficiently. Gold medal grocery bagger. Excellent. Are you serious? He wrote a satire talking about the guy's loose dentures. This sounds like rap beatdowns, y'all. Sounds like rap battles. Talking about his loose dentures. Hilarious. Moving on escalators and sidewalks without inconveniencing others. Nice, Bill. Are you the one who's always aware of where everybody is around them? I appreciate people like that far more than I appreciate the people standing in the middle of the aisle at Costco. Okay, guys. What is your favorite word that sounds made up but isn't? Any new news about the fires, y'all? I think my favorite word that sounds made up but isn't is miniseries. It's not a made up word, it's a valid word. Miniseries. It's a many sigh day. I have noticed that I am still wound up. From being out and about today and having car trouble and losing my AirPods. I am still supralapsarian. Yes, sounds like a real word. Supralapsarian. Okay, what's it mean? Supralapsarian. So supralapsarianism, Orion, is a theological position. Adam, were you in the priesthood? That states that God's decrees of election and reprobation happened before the fall of man. You probably weren't. You just know a whole fuck ton of theology. Supralapsarians believe that God first decreed election, then creation, then the fall, and finally redemption. They also believe that God's glory is the most important goal in the universe. One of two main positions in Reformed theology, the other being infralapsarianism. Infralapsarians believe that God's decree of election and reprobation happened after the fall of man. I'm not really sure why. I'm not sure why these points of theology mattered. Onomatopoeia. Entschleunigen. It's a fun way of saying taking the speed out of it. Slowing things down, Sophia? Entschleunigen. 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 And hey, Orion. 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 Oh my. I hope you guys really think it's nice to hear him barking, because he came back. Hold on, let's see how to say Entschleunigen. Supralapsarian is a hyper-Calvinist thing. Yeah. It sounds like they're taking it a little beyond important. Like, I don't understand why it matters from a Calvinist, even from a Calvinist perspective. Does it matter if God decided it before or after? Like, I mean, it does matter, I suppose. But, you know, I think about this since I'm a parent. I think about it a lot of times from a parental perspective. So, did I figure out the punishment for a possible crime before the crime happened? Or did I figure out the punishment after the event? That is a doggy. We do have a ghost. Cricket, his anxiety levels have shot off the charts since I've taken him off the trazodone. Orion, come here. Come here. And to be fair, guys, he's, unsupervised at the moment. Come here. Come here, come here, come here. At least we stopped barking. Yes, he is a doggy whose trazodone has worn off. And yes, he's barking at the squirrels or some other sound outside. Since I've taken him off the trazodone, yeah, Sophia, he certainly was. Calvin, I don't know where all that shame came from, but boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, was he steeped in it. Well, yes, Bill. I mean, yes. And why does it matter if I pick the punishment before or after? Not I as in God. But yes, why does it matter if God picked the punishment before or after? That does not necessarily impugn any reason to that choice. These people think if XYZ, then PDQ. But how do they know what's in God's brain? This, I've never been able to. How do people know if it? God is unknowable, unseeable, incomprehensible. Not incomprehensible, incomprehensible. How do we think we know what the fuck God wants? I got a whole lot of nothing. Unless everybody's a prophet. I don't know. Okay, guys, if your personality were a flavor, what would it taste like? Lemon bars. I don't know why. I've got no good answer why, but I'm sticking by my answer. Lemon bars. Okay, brain fog. How are things going? Garlic bilf? I like that. Speaking for God is the good old tradition. Indeed, Sophia. How are things in LA, brain fog? It's a big issue between Calvinists and Molinists. I think it's the Moravians who have a saying that's something like, we can they have a saying for it. I can't remember it. Let me see if I can look it up. Ha! The Moravian motto: in essentials, unity; in non essentials, liberty; and in all things, love. Rum and Coke. Sweet chili Takis. Nice, Don. Susan, I like rum and Coke. Oh, I bet, brain fog. We'll see you tomorrow, sweetie. Cheesecake or tea? Fake Sister Lucy conspiracy theory? Oh my goodness. So I think the Moravian motto is one that people can follow. In essentials, unity; in non essentials, liberty; and in all things, love. That seems to me really simple, really easygoing. It's Wednesday, Susan, but I can understand. It's hard to cinnamon. Yeah, I love cinnamon. Cigarettes and patchouli. That's a nice one too, Bill. That's a nice one too. Mesquite. That one's good. That one's good. I like the smell of a cedar chest. I like the smell of an old service station. We got a lot of bum questions here today. Being retired is hard work. Yes, Susan. It is hard work. You spent all of Wednesday thinking it was Tuesday. You're more Bohemian than Moravian? Okay. I mean, but the Moravian motto I'm talking about works somewhat for Bohemians too, doesn't it, Adam? Cookie, cakes, chocolate. But not fudge. But we're going to fix that, J-Bat. I'm going to send you some fudge. Your Moravians here in Alaska, they are chill, but you still troll Reason and Theology's chat with fake Sister Lucy stuff. Apple cinnamon tea light burning. Nice. Nice. I like the smell of campfire. I like the smell of fresh baked bread and a nice pot of stew. Really like that. Apple cinnamon tea light sounds lovely. I like apple cinnamon. Okay, so what would the theme park be like if it was based on your personality? I'm sure it would be very much fun. I'm not even quite sure how to answer that question. Name worshipers? What are name worshipers? Oh my goodness. Name worshipers. The name worshiping heresy. Wow. That sounds like a really big problem. Name worshiping. Another thing to read about, Adam. Dirty and inexpensive, Bill. Your theme park would be Disneyland, adventurous and silly. Yes, Sophia. My theme park would be a craft store, bookstore, wine bar, coffee shop, corner joint, church, school, community center, all those things. The name worshipers are part of a non-mainstream branch of the Russian Orthodox Church. Yeah, that's what Wikipedia said. I will read about them in more detail later. I'm a Slavi. Some old believers and a lot of mainstream Orthodox. Wow, Bill. Where are you in Alaska? Oh, I missed one, guys. Let's go back one. See how many windows I've got open now. 4 windows since Adam showed up. I missed one. You guys didn't tell me. If you were a kitchen utensil, which one would you be and why? I would be a wooden spoon, I think, because it's the most versatile and is helpful with most everything. That's which one I would be. That's which one I would be. Second Minnesota goodbye, y'all. And a reminder, we'll do 2 at once. You guys are being the opposite of chatty Cathy's tonight. And I just totally forgot what I was going to say. I lost the thread. So what's your most likely to superlative in a group of friends? Most likely to swear like a sailor. You'd be a spoon just for twirling spaghetti. Nice, Adam. Just for twirling spaghetti. See, you need big spoons and then iced teaspoons. I like iced teaspoons. I like iced teaspoons for my ice cream. A spoon just for twirling spaghetti. Most likely to laugh. Susan, that's lovely, dear. Orion, come here. Come here. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to do that to you. I was going to show Orion off again, but I don't think he's going to come. Puppy. No, I think he's laid down for the duration. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Most likely to go on theological tangents. I suppose that is true, Adam. Let me turn the camera off this time. Before I pull Bubba up here. Come here. There he is. There he is, y'all. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh my goodness. I think you guys should. I would listen. Okay. Enough. Enough. Okay. You don't need to lick me. No. Yeah. We can just hang out. You would. Hi, Nebulous. How are you? You would be a corkscrew, probably a vintage Lund, pop onto eBay and travel the world. Nice, Nebulous. I like a corkscrew. That's a really nice idea. Opening people's. Guys, if you do it, I bet you'll get an audience. I bet you'll get an audience. It is niche. Okay. Do you need to lick my face? Is it a requirement? Apparently, it's a requirement. Can we stop? Stop. Stop. Thank you. Don, he is, but boy, I tell you what, there is so much more anxiety in him since I stopped the trazodone. It's just off the chart, and I don't know what to do. It's like it's really bad. It's really bad. And I'm not sure if it's just going to continue like this or if it'll settle down once he's off it for a while, but he is so fucking on edge. So on edge. Okay, guys, the next one. And my apologies to Fuzzy because I can't cut and paste questions right now. OTSSPV, yes. If you could give a TED Talk on any completely ridiculous subject, what would it be? Call the vet, Susan. I'm going to do that tomorrow. 4 weeks, Dawn. He was on it for 4 weeks. And he's been off it for like a week tomorrow. But he never barked this much. I mean, he was barky, but this is more than what he used to do, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I just got used to him. They didn't tell me to wean him off, Susan. I'm going to be annoyed if I should have weaned him off it, but it's too late to wean him off it now, I think. Sorry to keep flipping the camera, y'all. They're set up funky. I apologize. No, he was not tapered off. They told me just to drop it. I wondered if he should have been tapered off. I emailed them about that. They didn't really answer me. They just said I could give him his trazodone at night, but giving him the trazodone just at night is not, I mean, he still won't go in the crate. We've got full-on crate refusal. He did nothing but whine and bark all day today and yesterday when I was at work. And he's sleeping in the bed now because he's just been such a pill trying to keep him in the crate. He whines all night. You think so, Sophia? It's a lot. You could actually do that, Adam. They didn't say not to. They just didn't say to. They just said drop it. They just said stop. You can quit giving him the meds. No more meds. I bet you could actually do that, Adam. I like that TED Talk. That's a good TED Talk. I'm surprised they didn't say to taper too. I'm annoyed. And I haven't been causing enough of a fuss about my annoyance or been as good an advocate as I should be. Just don't reward him for the barking. I don't know how I would reward him for it. I've been kind of ignoring it, Sophia. I hope that's not rewarding him. trying to distract him. Nope, that was question number 22. We trust them to tell us right. Exactly. Oh, that's interesting, Adam. Streaming does give you a little bit of a taste of that, doesn't it? Remote viewing and telepathy would be like streaming. That's interesting. We do trust them to tell us right, Susan. You're not wrong. And that was question number 21, not 20. Oh, thank you, Adam. It's been a lot of work. Ignore it. Some people soothe the dog to shut him up, and that's attention and a reward. Okay. No, I'm not going to soothe him to shut him up. That's not going to work at all. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Adam. You guys are lovely. It's been a lot of work. Yesterday was a crazy day. My boss scheduled a meeting yesterday and required attendance. And we had the choice. Hey, Antics. How are you? You just came under the third Minnesota goodbye wire, Antics. It's not quite third Minnesota goodbye yet. So I had to be at the meeting at 8 a.m. She gave us an 8 a.m. or 11:30 option for this meeting. So she had 2 meetings in the same day, but I had a client during that time. So I had to tell my client I was going to be late. Well, he decided that because I was late, that meant I was going to run 2 hours late without telling me. Really, Sophia? Yeah, it's a rough day yesterday and today, Antics. I lost my AirPods today. I'm very upset. I'm very upset. Sophia, that is amazing. Can you sketch them from memory, Sophia? Or can you just see them? That's very cool. I really wish that I was a better singer. That's an oddly specific talent. I don't know that it's odd. Sophia is amazing, Antics. You are correct. We are very nice, Sophia. We have some of the best people in this chat. Small but mighty indeed. Here's a good one. And it is now officially third Minnesota goodbye. Oh, so I had to go to this meeting. Thank you, Antics. I had to go to this meeting and I had to be there at 8 freaking a.m. in office, which is an hour earlier than I'm ever anywhere. Spend the whole day with my client. I didn't get home. I had to be in the office at 8:30, which meant I had to leave here at 7:15. So I left at 7:15 and I wasn't home until almost 6 o'clock. I was really tired. Hey, Janelle, how are you? You were wondering why you wonder why you wonder? It is wonderful, Nebulous. How are you doing, Janelle? Janelle! You win third Minnesota goodbye, Janelle. I'm just sitting around here not paying any attention to anything. You win third Minnesota goodbye. Check it out, Janelle. Janelle wins. I will mail it to you this evening, Janelle. Busy day? Good, I'm glad. A wheat farmer cricket, indeed it is. It is cute. Cricket, we need to start getting Susan and Red and Sunrise in these pictures here. You'd make a constellation that looks like Brezhnev and call it Fun Star. Okay, Adam. Why Brezhnev? Out of curiosity. Looking for the next question, y'all. The Great Adventure and a Sailboat. Silos, crickets. With the beret, is he a Basque wheat farmer? I don't know. We'll have to ask Cricket. Adam, I love you. Adam and Bilf, I love you guys. The Great Adventure and a Sailboat. I love that. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah indeed. Happy Hanukkah indeed. I am out of questions. If you could build a house out of any material, practical or not, which would you choose? Ah, you're out of answers. Well, good. Berets are always a good choice. You're migraining. Double vision reading is hard, but hello back. I'm sorry you've got a migraine, Janelle. I'm sorry you've got a migraine. Hats also help keep you from having to fuss with the AI about hairstyle. Ah. So hats are really for a bad hair day, Cricket. You're saying that they're just genuinely, it's a bad hair day thing. Earth ship? Is that the constellation? Jamumomempere. Whatever the big bad wolf couldn't blow down with a huff and a puff. Okay, Nebulous. Excellent. Excellent. Whatever the big bad wolf couldn't blow down. I love that. I love it, Adam. It's more that the AI does better with hats than hair constellation. That's funny. So for the next week, y'all, for the schedule coming up here, tomorrow night, Earthship is subterranean packed earth construction. Oh, cool, Janelle. You'll have to send me some examples. That sounds really cool. So tomorrow night, I am going to be live with Brain Fog, assuming that there are no more, assuming that the fires in LA have calmed down. A little locally destructive, but durable and livable. Okay, Janelle? Living underground? So long as you can get light in, I'm cool with it. But I always feel like it'd be cloyingly still in an underground habitat. And dark and damp. But if there's ways to get around that, that would be excellent. Okay, guys, if you could only use one emoji to communicate for a week, which would it be? If you could only use one emoji to communicate for a whole week, which emoji would you choose? You'll be here unless the snowstorm takes out your Wi-Fi. Okay, Susan. So yeah, I will be live tomorrow night with Brain Fog. I will be live Saturday morning for Bacon Baking Hour. A hillside makes so much more sense, Janelle. Set it into a hillside. That I can deal with. Hearts. Lux Light can recreate outdoor light underground. Okay. It actually works, Adam? Speaking of, I need to sit. I haven't been sitting under my sun lamp sufficiently lately. I need to do that. I need to start sitting under my sun lamp. Blue Hearts Antics. Janelle. Hilarious. Big hugs at 186,000 miles per second. That works, Nebulous. Janelle, you crack me up. Adam, I love it. I would probably use this one, guys, since it's the one I use all the time. Anyhow, it's the one I would probably use. Is there an emoji for bless your little heart? Susan. For last week, that's for sure. For last week. That would be the emoji for the last week. I hope it's a potato. Is that a potato, Janelle? You're of two minds and counting? There you go. I am a tired girl, you guys. Somehow the schedule today. Yeah, I was wondering what it actually is, Sophia. It's not very clear. Bless your heart. There you go. I would love that. Heart with a halo over it. Potatoes are universal everythings. Potato, 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 potato. Potato. Potato, potato. 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 They are universal everythings. What is the most ridiculous thing you've ever convinced somebody to believe? It is hard to argue with potato. I concur. It was just a meeting. I had to be there. It was annoying that I had to be there at 8 a.m. across town and then be late to my client. I mean, it made my day really long. And I know I'm bitching about essentially an 8-hour day. But it made me really tired. Theta potato indeed. It just made my day really long. Because I mean, like I had to leave the house at 7:15. For fuck's sake, I don't leave the house that early. I know I'm whining and most people have to leave the house at that hour. I know I don't deserve the sympathy with which I am trying to get. But the yawning should tell you the story. What's not possible, Antics? You'd rather have body potatoes than theta potatoes? Sophia, I'm not sure I understand what you mean. Yeah, the meeting and all of the stuff. And I went to bed early last night and I went to bed early Monday night. You won't even pretend to be a morning person? Yeah. Hey, Journey. How are you? Oh, Big Chief. You're so sweet. How are you doing, honey? It is good to see you. Nice to see your face. It's been a while. For those of you who just showed up, if you don't know, Brain Fog and I are going to be live here tomorrow at 7. So please join us. Instead of body thetans, body potatoes would be better. Yes, indeed, Janelle. We were out of our teas, so we had to go amongst people and day walk. Yes. I do not like the going amongst people. I have to talk to my teacher tomorrow. I'm really staying out of the smoke. Stay out of the smoke, Big Chief. Stay safe. I'm glad you're good, Journey. I'm glad you're good. Yeah, it's important to stay safe. I know what it's like having those wildfires. We get them up here in the summertime, and they're awful. The whole world turns orange from the smoke. Okay, you guys, that is 3 Minnesota goodbyes. We're coming up on the 4th. If you could live in any fictional city, which city would you live in? Last question, and then we'll go. Would it be Metropolis? Would it be Gondor? If you could live in any fictional city. Thank you, Antics. If you could live in any fictional city, where would you live? I will, Antics. I'm gonna hang out, see if I can get Orion to calm down for a couple hours, get ready for bed, watch some mindless pablum on television. Wakanda, Avalon, nice. Both excellent choices. Mayberry, nice, Big Chief. E.M. Forrester's Venice. Okay, Janelle. Walton's Mountain. Rivendell. Lovely. Oz. Wow, you guys, that was a good question. I like it when we get the questions that all of y'all answer. Rivendell as well, Journey. Haven't heard from Adam, I know. Haven't heard from Bill. Shall we give him a minute? Andy Williams Christmas special. No, that's not a city, Adam. Wrong. Narnia, in the back of the wardrobe, not far from the lamp where Aslan hangs out. 67 Italy locations to go through. Oh my goodness, Journey. Miss Susan says Oz. Yeah. Okay, guys, I am going to let you go. We will see you back here. Same channel, 7 p.m. And it'll be me and Brian.